Boom, baby, we're live. What is up? Welcome to Interview with the Man. It's me, MLD, episode 821. We're still going. Man approaches, cold approaches, 100 women at the gym. We're going to talk about game today. Oh, I should turn these. I'll adjust while the intro's going. We're going to be talking about game today. Today will be a game episode. Okay, so don't touch that dial, because we're going to break it down, because there's a couple things that are happening. One, women are not being approached. Two, if you're a guy that actually gets your act together, you have your stuff sorted out, guys, there is an army of women out there, okay? And they are looking for a guy that just has their dude. It has never been easier, guys. It has literally never been easier than it is right now to go out there and have a literally close to zero competition for good women. Okay. And you have to ask yourself, because we are kind of entering this time, this great era of singleness, where both men and women are at all-time highs of singleness and misery, quite frankly. If you are the man, if you are really a guy, and you really don't need to do that much, you just need to have a financial plan, have a general direction for where you want to be in life, look relatively presentable, and have some social skills, you can have a good dating life. It's really that simple. I'm going to show you how to get that and so much more on today's episode. We're going to get going right now, and shout out to everybody in the chat joining me. Let's get this party started.
Established.
Make money, make muscles, learn game, hold frame. It starts with learning dating, and then you move on to something else to push humanity forward. That is the philosophy of modern life dating.
I am teaching you how to be strong. I am teaching you how to be powerful. So when bad things happen to you, you don't quit. Okay, because you don't know how. Because you don't know.
No, if I'm not going to explain to myself.
In normal conversation where people aren't sitting around and patronizing you because you're loud and obnoxious, and a lot of people don't want to confront you and tell you that. But I'll tell you that right now, young lady. You're very loud and obnoxious, and you're rude.
You wanted to blow it up and make me seem like something I'm not, and I didn't appreciate that. But that's okay. You can do what you want to do for your content.
Oh boy, somebody's triggered.
And
She's triggered.
No, Adam sent me a clip.
You should want a woman that you can build with.
She can build me a sandwich.
But my man,
It's common sense in every other country in the god world, but here you got to get out a god Venn diagram and be like, hey, don't post half-naked photos of yourself because you're going to attract predators. Let's get the party started. What is up, chat? Guys, thank you for being here. I'm happy. Listen, today I want to talk to you. Just man to man right now, okay? Look, today I'm just here. It's just me, right? I was with me yesterday, and she had like a time crunch. She had to go like do some work meeting or something after, so we had to like kind of speed through the episode. Today we're going to be doing some whiteboard. We're going to be doing a breakdown. And it's going to be a good long episode filled with data, right? It's not going to be a bunch of jargon and me jumping around being, just like a whatever, one of these streaming fucking, you know what I want to say.
Uh-oh, retard alert.
Hopefully the AI didn't pick up that and demonetize us, but probably did. It's all good. YouTube. Did you guys see that Donnie T, my personal Lord and Savior, did you see that he is actually calling for the Romanian government to lift the restrictions on the Tates? Are the Tates back on house arrest? Can they leave their house? Because I know the courts are just dragging these guys through hell. I mean, it is just insane because the charges are just total BS, dude. Because they said one of the things was intent, like John Anthony Tran style, the tranny banger himself. He's constantly taking shots at the Tates, like he takes shots in the faces from these trannies. Okay. Oh God. And he is like trying to say like, oh, they got charged for trying to form a criminal enterprise. And it's like, dude, this is lawfare. And they're charging Andrew and Tristan and then their personal assistants as part of this gang organization. And it's just terrible. It looks like Donald Trump is stepping in to tell them to release the pressure. And then if you look at the funding from the USAID, which has been tons of corruption, they're the ones trying to suppress us. Guys, the Manosphere is under attack. People like me are under attack. They are trying to silence us and they're failing. They're losing. Now, I know everybody wants to jump on board and kind of act like they were all about this from the get-go, but let's be honest. There's some people in this space who are just joining the tail end of the party to try to ride the gravy train when they're registered Democrats and they weren't really pro-Trump back in the day. Now that it's socially acceptable and the women are aboard, look at that. All of a sudden, now they're supporting Trump. What a miracle from the God above. So I took a lot of caffeine this morning. You probably could tell I'm fucking soundboard happy here. So that being said, we're under attack and there is a financed attack against us and we are still winning because why are we winning? Why are we winning? Shout out to Retard Tracking System. He has been summoned. Welcome. Can anybody tell us why are we winning? Why are we winning, guys? Okay. Let me know. Pop quiz. I got to get the Jeopardy sound effect working. I don't know why it's not working. I really missed that. Where are you, thing? Okay. Oh. That's why. 2 seconds, boys. Let's fix it. Do you guys missed the Jeopardy thing? I missed the Jeopardy thing. Oh, boom, baby. Oh, yeah. IQ level 9,000. We're going to go. 2 seconds, boys. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. I'm late. Hold on. Where's that file? Here we go. Stream Deck. Oh, there we go. I think we're good. All right, here we go. There we go. Why are we winning, boys? 30 seconds on the clock. Vote in the chat right now. Men and women vote alike. Please let us know. I would like to know. Let's see what we got here. Because the truth always wins. We the best. Good wins over evil, and censorship never succeeds. Oh, Jim's back in the house. He says, I miss Jeopardy and the Totally Nude Island song. Dude, do you remember that's OG MLD, man? That's good stuff. I used to sell, when I was back in my troubled youth, I used to sell a little bit of recreational, cigarettes to these two gay guys, this gay married couple, and they fucking were like, you want to hear this song we made? It's called Totally Nude Island. We were smoking and listening to that shit, and I was like, damn, this song is fucking hype, man. I'm going to use this song one day. That was like pre-MLD, pre-everything, dude. Good times indeed. Yes, that's it. We are on the side of truth. It's the juice. Run, OJ, run. I binge watch your OG content. Thank you so much, Jim. Appreciate you. That's awesome, man. That's really nice to hear. Yeah, we're on the side of truth, guys. We are on the side of truth, and the truth can only be suppressed for so long. And it's coming out, and it's, you have to understand, as technology gets better and technology becomes more accessible, like, you know, these iPhones and stuff, bro, DARPA and the CIA, they probably had these like smartphones in like 1995, right? All the way they're like keeping tech from the main society. But as we catch up, and another thing is this, as AI gets more and more accessible to the average person, like, you can't put the fires out as much as these government organizations like you. And that's why corruption's being exposed left and right. Like, the government right now is being exposed. All-time highs, guys. All-time highs. You know? And the corruption, I mean, Trump just came out, was reading all this corruption, just insanity that they are trying to stifle us. And then I thought, you know, because you guys, if you watch me, right, you guys were telling me that, yo, MLD, I get unsubscribed from your stuff all the time. Okay. I'm not getting notifications, all this stuff. And I just kind of think, like, you know, well, maybe these guys are just like super fans and they're not really, you know, giving like, they're not really giving, you know, legitimate reports. Cause I always try to blame myself first and foremost, and above all, I always try to blame myself first. And, you know, the reality is, like, when I was on the thing, you know, Rolla was saying that his subscriptions have flatlined. Myron was saying the same. His subscriptions have flatlined. I've been saying it. Why? Mine and Donovan as well. So there is 100% a blanket shadow ban across all of us. It's 100% instituted and supported by YouTube. YouTube is not a fair and just company, and YouTube is, you know, absolutely complicit with subverting voices of truth and subverting, you know, quality content that's going to be edifying. You know, if this was like a transgender education channel, you know, we'd be like, fucking, I'd have like 10 million subscribers. I'd be the most popular man in the world, right? But I'm not. I tell you guys, you know, don't simp. Don't be weird. Don't look at porn. Don't be a fat fuck. Don't overconsume. Have a financial plan. You know, don't be around women that don't appreciate you. You know, don't be creepy. You know, I tell you things to level up, to do better in life. And, you know, so that's why we're dealing with suppression. But I just want to be I hope I can serve, because, you know, Cappy likes to be pessimistic. I think Cappy and Sartain were being like pessimistic, saying like it's all over, things are turning around. But they both live in their little isolated bubbles. Like, Cappy lives in, you know, South Dakota, and let's be honest, Cappy has no friends. So he just like stares at the computer and yells at it all day because he's angry. And then Sartain is just hanging out with like models and fucking super hot fucking girls all the time. Like, he doesn't live in reality either. But I'm out here like, just like you guys. Like, when I turn this off, it's not like I walk down the street like, hey guys, I'm this person. I don't want that. I don't want clout. I do not want notoriety. The only reason I want my viewership to go up is so the message can get out. Not like I need this so I can get everything that I want, that people need clout to get. Like, people need views and clout to make money. I don't need that, bro. I've made money my whole life, and I'm always been a hustler. And if my channel got deleted today, I'll be fine. I don't need clout to get girls. You'd be surprised how many of these guys lean on like status and crap to like get girls, bro. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about today, because that's a terrible message people are putting out. Like, I guess Tate says it because I don't know why he says it, because I think it's a terrible plan for the average person. He's like, get famous, get rich, get this. Like, no. Money, muscles, game, frame. The majority of people on this planet that are getting some booty are not rich, are not famous. They're not jacked. Then their girls aren't cheating on them and you know, running away and treating them with crap. There are simple rules to follow that the majority of society doesn't want to follow because the majority of people are dumb, the majority of people are lazy, majority of people don't want to do the work. And that's just the facts. That's the truth. And if you can't handle that, well, I mean, what can I say? You know, I just tell you, you got to do the stuff that's the bare minimum. So when I hear these guys saying you need clout, you need like, I've never been like, oh, let me show you my Instagram, then you'll like me. I am more inclined to treat a woman like a red flag if she sees my social media and that's the only reason she likes me. If she's like, oh, I like this guy because he has a bunch of followers, like what a dummy, quite frankly, right? So I said all that to say this. Appreciate you guys for being here. And oh, there's this guy. This guy was talking shit to me. Oh, look at you. Now here you are watching my channel. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? Here you are paying attention. That is adorable. Oh, let's give you the Thanos.
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
Welcome home. Send a super chat, motherfucker. Yeah, I think it's just disingenuous to tell guys like you need a good Instagram and you need like it's an addition for sure. It is an add-on, but what these guys are creating and when they're telling these people to do that, you're just creating what I call as an Instagram alpha, right? You look alpha on Instagram, you look cool, you look tough, but behind the screen, you're just another beta male. You are just another guy lacking confidence. Okay, if you're a guy, I'm gonna break it down to you because this ties into today's episode. If you're a guy and you think the number one thing that's stopping you from getting girls is your Instagram, you are lost, bro. You are lost. You are probably not talking to girls in real life. You're probably intimidated to talk to girls in real life, and you're not doing volume. Everybody seems to forget that you need to do volume. Okay. So before we go into today's episode, I'm going to draw some stuff out on the whiteboard to show you the truth about dating. Okay. There are plenty of things you need to do. And I'm telling you, like these guys, you know, there's this guy. So I run the Passport Bro community, right? And we have this chat. And this dude was crashing out so hard yesterday. Of course, he's getting all gangster with me, talking crazy, talking wild to me because there's a screen, buffering us. But I might pull up on this guy in Thailand just for fun, just to watch him squirm. I love when I see haters in real life because they always squirm. They never hold their ground. They never ever, and they have no backbone to their argument. Because I'm a good person and I give good advice, right? I give really great advice. There is nothing behind their argument other than hurt feelings, right? So let's take a look real quick, okay? Because this is how it works. Because I saw this guy. Let me tell you something. So I saw this guy crashing out, and he was saying some crazy stuff. He was saying crazy shit. Like he was like, I'm getting to the point. This is verbatim, okay? He's like, I'm getting to the point where I'm being pushed more and more every day to become a serial killer. I was like, I'm sorry, could you say that into my good ear? I thought I heard you talking about murder in a chat about picking up women. Now, this guy is fat, he's old, he's ugly, and he's got no money. He was just like you one day, a guy who's kind of taking this seriously, kind of not taking this seriously, thinking you're going to be young and energetic and everything's going to be okay forever, thinking that one day, you guys make fun of girls when they're like, one day my prince will come. You're just like, one day my princess will come. You're sitting there hoping that your situation's going to turn around. And hope is not a strategy. Okay. Hope is for the lazy, right? Action. Taking relentless action every single day is the only thing that will ever change your life. Action and risk. You guys don't want to do that. The majority of you, and you think you're going to be okay, and you're not. You are heading to an absolute terrible future that you cannot get out of. A lot of you guys still think, I could dig my way out of this. I could just turn this around. I'm just going to do it next week. I'm going to do it next month. I'm going to do this, right? And that being said, you're wrong, and you're going to end up alone. Okay? You're going to end up alone, and you're going to be sitting around YouTube, you know, watching crazy people like Dr. Mellons talk about Nazi UFOs and crazy shit like that. Like, that's your future. You hanging out with Dr. Mellons, a 48-year-old woman talking about Nazi UFOs. Is that what you want in this life? Okay. Or do you want do you want your own Dr. Mellons in real life that you can melanate whenever you feel like it? Right. I have access to melons. I have access to multiple melons. Okay. My life is melonrific. I'm actually on a melon fast right now because I got to get focused. Right. But this guy is you know, and he has such a loser mindset. He has such a victim mindset. He's just saying how this is, you know, everything I try fucking sucks and everything I can't do. Blah, 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 blah. I'm just like, dude, can you just like calm down? Like, why don't you go and get laid, you loser? Because the truth is, like, everybody has it hard. Every man, unless you're born into privilege, everybody has it hard. Life is hard for every single one of those people in this world. And you are the only person who can fix your life. And the only way you're going to fix your life is by doing the hard work that is necessary to fix your life. That's it. And if you neglect your problems in your life will be a giant problem. Okay. You know, I want to show you this quote here from Alex Hormozy. Take a look at this real quick. This is a great quote. Okay. Goes on 10 dates. This online dating thing isn't for me. Spends $1,000 on ads. Advertising doesn't work for me. Losers sound like losers no matter what they're talking about. And again, in life, listen, let's all be adults here. Let's all be men. Okay. In life, there are winners and there are losers. And winners do the hard thing, so they're not losers. Losers do the easy thing. That's why they're losers. What do they say? The path to heaven looks like hell, and the path to hell feels like heaven. But it's the opposite. You got to be doing the hard thing, because then your life becomes the hard thing, right? So he's crying about how every PUA has scammed him. And when I hear somebody saying every PUA has scammed me, all I'm hearing is you were looking for someone to solve your problems immediately. If you think that buying a course and watching a couple videos or going to a couple webinars is going to change your life forever without you taking action, just by you attending or watching, you have lost your mind. You are an out of touch person. You are not living in reality. You must do work. You have to take, like, guys, I'll tell you something. I'm 39 now, right? And I get one of two things when I'm dating with girls. Okay. Girl number one is like, okay, like, you're 39 and you're good looking and you have your finances sorted. You're not fat and ugly. You have a nice place. You talk well. You're socially acceptable. You know how to be present. Are you married? Do you have like a girlfriend or a wife in secret? Right? There's that one, right? And then the other one is just like, you've got to be a player, or like they think they can't really lock me down. They start attacking themselves and start thinking like that. And then there's like the ones in the middle that are just like, I'm not interested, which every guy gets a girl. That's like, nobody has 100% success rate. Right. That's where I am. But compared to some of the other guys in their 30s who don't have their shit together, women are, if you're after the age of like 33 and you're still you're living at home with roommates, you don't have your finances together, you're kind of fat, you're kind of socially weird, you know, you're like, girls they're judgmental, bro. Women are ruthless, dude, because they have to be, because they can't attach themselves to some bum. And these women are thinking, yo, like, what's wrong with this guy? Like, why did he fumble his life? Why did he fumble his life? That's what they think, right? So where do you want to be? I'm in the category that women think I'm too good of a catch. That they're like, I don't think I can tame this guy, right? Or I don't think this guy will be faithful. Okay. But majority of guys are like, girls are like, oh, no, just can't. You know, women want to think they have a shot at controlling you to some degree. Every girl does, right? So be the guy that they feel like, damn, this guy's like kind of out of my league. Not the guy that they're like, oh, God, well, this guy squandered his life. Because I'm telling you, the day when you're 45, 50 is coming. All right. Stop believing this lie. Like, oh, men never peak and they da da da. No. Right. Like I know Sartain was saying on the Thresh and Fit podcast when we had the thing, he's like, I'm 47 and I've never had this much girls and women in my life. That's because his whole life has literally been geared to surrounding himself around to be around beautiful women. That is literally been his life. The all the charity things he does, all the bikini events, his whole persona, everything is like be around beautiful girls, right? The average guy can't do that. The average guy doesn't want to do that. So you guys can't look at that and think like, oh, I can do that too. Unless you're like literally dead. Because another thing about Michael is Michael works his fucking ass off. Michael is a fucking hustler. All right. A lot of you guys don't want to work 24/7, 365. A lot of you guys don't want to work like he does. He's a fucking pit bull, dude. That guy is a workhorse. And you know, hats off to him, right? But it's not attainable for the average person. And you're not that, right? If you can't even get one girl and then you're thinking like, oh yeah, I'll just like kick this can down the road, I'll get it done later. No. Okay. Oh, is Brian Daw here? Hey, what is up, buddy? I didn't know you're watching. I didn't even know you're subscribed. Oh, Brian Daw, good friend of mine before I was even who everybody knows I am now. But tell him, Brian, have I changed? Have I changed? No, I'm the same person. I love you. This is a great guy. You know, this guy, he beat cancer twice. He beat testicular cancer 2 times. He's the back-to-back the cancer defeating champion. Okay, this guy is a real man right here. Hats off to you, Brian. Thank you for being here, buddy. Okay. Yeah. I love you. Same guy, 100% genuine, destined for success. Thank you. I love you. Let me get my Christian cross out for you. Show you. Thank you, Jesus, for that one. Thank you. I got scammed by an Indian guy in Wyoming. He told me this was 14 karat gold. It was 10 karat. So I'm going to go back to Cheyenne and break his legs on the next Hot Dude Con. Sign up on my website. We're going to beat the fuck out of an Indian immigrant. It's going to be a good price too. We're going to make a documentary out of it. But yeah, I said all that to say this. You guys, you think everything's going to be okay. And if you're not taking a long, concentrated approach to fixing your dating life, you are going to end up alone and you're not going to be happy. You're going to be depressed as you get older, fatter, and more depressed. Okay. You're not invited, Dr. Mellons. And that's mainly because you're a woman. The annoyance is the other half of the coin there. So just calm down in the chat. Can you make some digital sandwiches and pass them out in the chat? Thank you so much, Dr. Mellons. Appreciate you for all your melanific support. So here's the problem. Okay. Real quick before we go into what we're going to be talking about here. Okay. So when you're dating in the real world, right, there are multiple phases. So, okay. Let me see. Let me do this real quick. Think about this off the top of my head. I could do all streams. God, imagine if I planned. Look how successful I am just doing things off the top of my head. Okay. So, let's see. Let me see. Okay. I think we could do it like this. This should be enough. I'm going to put one more just in case. Okay. All right. So So you want to be a hot dude. So you want to get some action. You want to have a little bit of sex. Who doesn't? Sex is fucking awesome. I think men and women can agree sex feels good. Okay. So here's the thing. First things you have to do. Okay. This is the progression of your dating life that eventually will get you to the end game here, which is a good long-term partner. Okay. This is your thing. Would you want to get married? You want to have children, right? I definitely advise people to have kids and just make sure you're all protected legally. Make sure you vetted your woman correctly. But having someone who loves you and cares for you and has like a great just dedication and determination to you. It is, thank you so much, Brian. I love you, buddy. It is seriously one of the best feelings in the world. It is seriously to just know you have somebody in your corner who loves you, who supports you, who is 1000% on your side. In this world where we all wake up and fight the world, fight for our dreams, fight to stay alive, fight to survive, the last thing you need is some ungrateful wench fighting you too when you go home, right? And if you have that in your life, please kick her out of your life today, okay? So the first stage is here, which is the approach, okay? See, a lot of you guys don't have your approaches down, okay? So if you want to get successful in dating, you need to make the approach. This is the start. This is day one, okay? And I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to for the average guy with no skill, 1 out of 150 is going to gets you laid, okay? Approximately 1 out of 150 approaches. Now, you could do 20 approaches a day easily. If you live in a non-populated city, then move, okay? If you live in a city where it's nothing but a bunch of fat liberal women, get out, or you are going to die alone. You are going to end up alone. You're not going to live forever. You need to take aggressive action to get change in your life, period, okay? You could do digital approaches and stuff as well, but this is where the highest quality and realest women and the best women are you have to make approaches in the real world. If you have a presentable Instagram and that's what you want to use that to supplement this, you can, but I'm just not a big fan of guys, solely relying on Instagram to pick up girls, because it just shows you lack the skills that are going to be necessary to maintain a long-term relationship. Okay. So you got to do the approaches. If you don't do approaches, you can't get to the next stage. The next stage is the dating stage. Okay. And the dates, when you're looking to a girl, depending on the girl, but honestly, you should be 1 to 4 dates before sex is max, right? I mean, let's be honest. If she's interested in you, you're interested in her, like 1 to 4 dates should be more than enough for her to realize, like, okay, if she wants to bang you or not. Okay. That's really, really super important here to understand this, because you got to save your time too, right? Like, if you're dealing with a girl and she's like just like making it difficult, like if you try hitting on a girl and she's like, oh well, we just think I'm that kind of girl and blah blah blah. It's like, okay, so I'm gonna go now, and you can play your games with somebody else. Don't deal with girls who like act like offended that you want to like have sex with them when you're approaching them in a dating context. Like, what do you expect me to do? Just like, am I your ATM? Am I just supposed to sit here and shell out cash, time, and emotional support to you? No, thank you. I have something that's rare these days. It's called self-respect, boundaries, and I'm gonna go now. See you later, and walk away and never come back. Like the Holocaust, never again. Never again. Okay? Dunzo. Now, that's the dating stage. So if you get there, the next thing is you're going to move on to the the sexual retention and early screening. Okay. So now you're having sex with her, and you know, this is the type, like, so this is probably the guys who think they're players, right? The guys who think they're players, they get to this stage, and this is typically going to last, I would say, 1 to 4 months. This is where most girls fall off after 1 to 4 months, right? Because they don't have relationship skills. All they know how to do is do the short-term hookup thing. They're addicted to dopamine. So the sexual retention and early screening is about 1 to 4 months. Okay. And then from here, after this is the serious partner vetting stage. Now, you want to be vetting this woman here in the serious partner vetting stage. This is going to be, I would say, you need a bare minimum 18 months of, you have to be vetting her too. You can't be like a little puppy dog who's just so happy to get a little morsel of pussy that you're like, oh, if you could just bless me with a smidgen of vagina, I will be so happy. Have some self-respect. Okay. And you need to be scrutinizing this woman mentally. Is she a slob? Does she keep the house clean? Is she completely retarded? Right? Is she, every time she walks in, retard alert? Because after you start having sex with her, you know, the zest, the newness of the sex is gonna fade away, and it's not gonna be so, you know, just hot like as the first couple of months when you're banging her, right? There's some girls, when I first started having sex with them, we're having sex, like, I'm not even joking, like 6-7 times a day, because it's just like we're like two animals, just, you know, just insatiable animals, right? But then, you know, that eventually fades, right? And it is what it is. And then moving forward, you know, you just gotta start looking at other things that she could bring to the table. You know, for me, here's a couple things, okay? For me, the number one thing that I just cannot, I don't care how hot she is. If a girl is dumb, if she's like a person who lacks common sense, she is like a genuinely incapable person. I remember I was hooking up with this Chinese girl, and we were seeing each other for a couple months. And I woke up and I was like, you know, hey, why don't you cook us some breakfast? And she's like, sure. What would you like? I was like, I want eggs and bacon. She's like, I don't know how to cook bacon. I was like, what? I was like, you're 28 and you don't know how to cook bacon? You are a 28-year-old woman. Of course, she's Mrs. Career Boss Babe, right? But she doesn't know how to make bacon. I was like, I don't care what your fucking LinkedIn says. I don't care about any of your fucking accolades. If you don't know how to cook bacon, like, what other daily life skills are you missing at 28 years old? Right? I can't deal with that. You know, is she freaking in incredible amount of debt? Does she have terrible spending habits? You know, is she addicted to substances? Does she drink? For me, if I'm in a relationship with a girl, seriously, if she like needs to drink alcohol, like she needs to drink alcohol at home, she like has to go out and drink with her friends. Sorry, I just can't. I'm just not. You know, I'm looking for a mother of my children, and I can't have a drunk following me around. Okay. I don't want my kids to watch mom fucking drinking booze or anything like that. Right. There's only, and my philosophy is, in a relationship, there's only room for one degenerate, and it's better if the man is the degenerate, not the woman, because a woman degenerate is like, there's no brakes on that fucking train. Okay. A woman going out drinking and alcohol and boozing and drugs and all that shit, that is just a recipe for a disaster life. Honestly, a disaster life. You don't want that. Okay. So you got to be seriously vetting her. That's incredibly important. You have to be seriously vetting her. Like, every guy that I interview who talks about divorce or he's got wasted his time or whatever, the girls always have a glaringly large amount of red flags that they overlooked because they want to get a little bit of pussy. Okay. That's it. That's a huge thing. Is it ever too late old to get with a serious long-term relationship with him? Yes, dude. Yes. You think? Look at me, bro. I am an anomaly. I'm gonna be 40 in December, but I take an insane amount of self-care. I go to the gym or exercise. I do some kind of exercise every day. I have thousands of dollars of equipment in my room, red light therapy and stuff. I have an ice bath that's against the rules of my building on my balcony. I'm on the 58th floor of this penthouse, and I have an ice bath on the fucking balcony. I jump in that thing. I often go to massages. I often take care of myself. You know, I get laser face stuff too, which is fucking expensive and painful, but nothing is more painful than being ugly. Okay. I take a lot. I got a hair transplant. I got veneers, right? I had the circles under my eyes reduced. I do a lot of things to take care of myself. People want to criticize me and stuff like that. Well, I criticize them for being poor. So whatever. You can criticize me, but you're broke. I really don't give a fuck what you have to say about me. You're poor. How valid is your opinion, right? Plus, I'm not trying to fuck you. I don't know why a bunch of men want to come and tell me how to fucking look and stuff. Like, that's the gayest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. But again, this is the behavior of poor people. No, you know what's funny? Nobody richer than me has ever criticized anything like that. Because you know why? They're too busy getting money. Broke people sit around and nitpick about shit like that because they're broke. That's what they got to do. But I look good and I perform good. But I am an anomaly, right? So the average guy doesn't look good at 40. The average guy doesn't have his shit together at 40. So unless you are literally day in, day out, Juan, because even now you said you're fatter than you realize, right? You got work to do, brother. Like, and you got work to do now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you said you're 33% body fat. That, bro, you are, listen, you know, you're my homie, but you are fat as fuck, bro. That you are clinically obese. You got to get on this shit now, my brother. Now. It's going to take you time to lose that weight. It's going to take you time to get that thing. Everybody thinks they got more time than they actually do, and you don't. You're not going to be the alpha Chad forever. Like, you're not. Like, a lot of you guys think your future is Andrew Tate. You think your future is Justin Waller. No, your future is like the fucking jaded guy who has to like move to the third world because he doesn't even have enough money to survive in America. That is your future by default. Okay. You know why Tate and Justin Waller and all these guys, you know why they're amazingly ahead of the game? One big part of it, talking about their stature, is genetics. Like, they are, none of those guys paid to be 6'4", 6 foot, whatever the hell they are. They're all born that way. And then two, those guys all work their fucking asses off. They are hard-working people, very hardworking. A lot of people don't want to work hard like they do. I work my fucking ass off. Anybody who knows me, anybody who fucking has any idea about me, they know I am a fucking hustler. I am a workaholic and proud. I love working. I wake up. I look at people who are like, hey, let's do fantasy football. Like, there's a couple people I know in my life that always used to invite me, like, let's play fantasy football. Let's play fantasy football. I was like, why am I going to sit down and pick players and like waste my mental resources for a 16 plus week period? No, not even 16. It's way longer, right? Football season is like what, fucking 6 months? Why am I going to do that? And like, oh, there's a pot at the end of the year. You get $500. Dude, I'll make $500 in like 30 seconds. I'll make phone calls. I can make $500. I don't need to fucking waste that time. I don't want to do that. Like, people are just like, come on, let's go to the bar. Let's go drink. Let's go turn up. No, I don't want to. I want to work. I want to make money. I want to make progress in my life. That is the mindset you need to be successful. Okay. That is the mindset you need to be successful. Period. It takes work to be above average. And a lot of guys don't realize that. So unless you're ready to put in a crazy amount of hard work, then you could be above average. But regardless, you're going to have to make effort to get what you want in life. And a lot of people just don't want to do that, including this right here. You guys think you have time. Okay. But look at this. Okay. So then here's this. All right. And then the final stage here is this is something too. You have to vet her family, but because you're going to attach yourself to this woman's family, and that's going to take time too. and you should be doing this from the get go. But this is also going to take, like, honestly, 1 to 24 months, right? You got to be sure, like, are you fucking, is her family racist? Does her family, like, not want your fucking brown ass or white ass or black ass, whatever race they fucking hate? Are you the race that they hate? Are you them? You know, you have to understand, like, you know, in some Japanese families, if you bring home a white guy, they're like, what the fuck are you doing bringing home this white person? Like, get this fucking guy out of here. You're Japanese. Same thing in Korea. Same thing if you're international, right? What are you attaching yourself to? What other family are you attaching your name to? Are they a bunch of drug addicts, right? You got to vet the family too. So one girl, if you want to do the whole thing, one girl is going to take you about 2 years. So you are afraid to start here, but you don't realize starting here, you got a 2-year waiting period. And sometimes you find out this bitch is crazy on month 17. And guess what? Now you're all right, gotta go back to the fucking drawing board, gotta get back out here. And then you gotta go back on, and then we gotta go 1, and then we gotta go 2, and then we gotta go 3, and then the next girl, you find out month 9 she has a fucking OnlyFans. Okay, well, that's fucking done. And then we gotta go back over here, and then you gotta try again and again and again. And the more you run this, the more effective you're gonna be, your vetting is gonna be. Okay, and the more confident you're gonna be, and the more strict you're going to be with your standards. I was talking with somebody this morning, you know, this is a very successful woman, and she's super successful, does real estate, it's fucking beautiful. And I was talking to her about a revelation I've had recently. And you guys got to remember, when you have standards, remember, your standards are there for you. Your standards are there to protect you. Okay? When you lower your standards, the only person taking on the risk is yourself. All right? Last year, I lowered my standards for some business people for a couple of dates, and guess what? Of course, it bit me in the ass. Why? Because I'm a nice person. I'm a person with a good, caring heart. To a fault, to be honest. I need to be more of an asshole. I need to be more of a dickhead. Okay? But I'm thinking, oh, okay, well, this person wants help. Okay, this person promised they're going to change. They don't change. People are who they are. And if, again, every time you lower your standards, you're just lowering your defenses. And you're the one assuming all the risk. Okay? People in shit situations, 9.5 times out of 10, a person is in a shit situation because that person themselves is a shit person. And I know that sounds like a dickhead thing, and I know that sounds heartless, but I live in a strange place called reality. And that's the cold, hard truth. All right? And so when that happens, and you're like, okay, you know, I got to fucking take on, you know, some charity case for what? For what? Why should I assume the risk? Why should I? Especially, here's the thing too. This is why it's important for you guys. Like when you really work hard and you level up and you do great things in your life. Now I'm in a position where I actually have the authority clearly to be choosy and picky. Like I have worked very, very hard to establish myself, and I have created a business that has generated multiple millions of dollars. So I have the right to be very picky. My life is a testimony to that. Okay. Not everybody can have access to me. And that is why you as a man should be working on yourself above and beyond money, muscles, game, frame. From the moment you understand that motto, that needs to be your life mantra. Because working hard on yourself and developing yourself as a man will never not pay dividends over a long period of time. Period. Okay? Because at the end of the day, if some girl, for example, right, let's say I just start dating some girl and then she cheats on me, I will be sad in the 58th floor of my penthouse with my large network of friends and I will cry in my Louis Vuitton pajamas, right? I wouldn't cry, but you get what I'm saying here. I'm going to be okay. She has got to go and go back to her job, making like 30, 40, 50, if she's lucky, $80,000, $90,000 a year. If she's lucky, statistically speaking, no, right? She goes back to her army of simps, and I have a better chance of bouncing back and getting what I want than she does. Success is the best revenge. It is the ultimate revenge. And the best thing about success is when you're successful, you get revenge on default. You don't even have to try and get revenge. Revenge is just given to you, right? You know, when I look back home at some of my friends from Orlando, not Brian Dawn in the chat, he's different. But like when I look back at some of my friends home in Orlando and like they see the success I remember some of these guys were bad mouthing me and laughing at me back in the day when I left. And now their lives are falling apart. They're fat. They're ugly. You know, I mean, everything that you think happens, divorced, fat, ugly, moving back home with parents, can't get a job, can't get their shit together, you know, and then they want to come hang out with me. And that's just like, no, because I have done the work to level up. You are no longer worthy to be around me. Me associating with you is going to pull me down, right? And that's also how I look at women when I date. Every woman that I date right now, if I were to date any woman, unless she is making hella cash, she is good looking, and she's mentally sound, which, you know, get on your knees and pray for God if you get one of those. And she's single, I'm taking on a liability, and so are you, because women always date up. Men always date down. Okay, men will look at a girl who's working the fry basket at Chick-fil-A, and they'll be like, "Damn, the girl's kind of cute." Women would never, ever give a guy who's working the fry basket at Chick-fil-A a shot unless she was a broke bum herself. Okay, so that's the mental framework you need to have. Like, I look at a girl and I think, if I were to date this woman, I would astronomically change the quality of her life just by the man that I am. Not even talking about money, okay? By the man that I am, the guidance I could give her, the teaching I can give her, the discipline and wisdom I can impart in her, her life would irrefutably go up in quality. So that's why at this point, when I'm vetting a woman, I'm just thinking to myself, you know, what do you bring to the table other than being hot? And like, even if you are hot, have you given your pussy to like 100+ guys? And I'm just, you know, picking up some scraps here. Like what, you know, the best thing a woman can bring to a relationship is purity, right? Purity. And with purity, they typically come with a good attitude. And you know, they, you know, like when you sleep with a girl who has a low body count, like they get so bonded to you and they want to take care of you. And a lot of you guys don't experience that because we just live in fucking whore island now, right? But when you do have experienced that, you know, it's really hard to degrade your standards moving forward. So that being said, you know, you have a lot of work ahead of you to do all this stuff. And it all starts with massive amounts of volume. Because going back to this here, this is really important. So pay attention to what I'm going to say right here. Okay. So you see all of this stuff here. So the dating stage, sexual retention, early screening, serious partner vetting stage, and family vetting, right? All of this, you mandatorily, you have to turn over time no matter what. You have to give time. The only thing within your approach, within your control, is the volume of approaches you do. This right here is the only thing that you have total control over. Everything else, you have to let time do its part. Period. So, what are you doing with your time? Because you don't have time. Okay? If you're like 37 and older and you're not doing this right here, statistically speaking, you're cooked and you're going to die alone. Like that is your destiny. Okay? So I think that's also possibly why a lot of people don't necessarily like to watch my commentary so much, because I just paint the truth in a way that's not necessarily the best light, or like it's hard to be optimistic about that when there's a big wall of hard work in front of you. A lot of people don't want to hear that. They want to hear like, yeah, just download Tinder and do this Instagram, and then yeah, you guys just think like, oh, this is what you guys, the average person thinks, like, okay, when I just get around to sorting out my dating life, like it'll just be sorted, and then I'll just be like, yeah, I'll find the girl. But I'm just not focused on that right now. I can't tell you how many guys I talked to in their 40s, their 50s, their late 30s, who didn't take this seriously and now cooked, put a fork in them, check it. We're not even medium rare. We are well done, trailer park status. Give me some ketchup with this fucking well done steak. That's how cooked they are. Okay. White trash, cooked. You do not want that to be with you guys. All right. You don't want to be with that. It is what it is. I mean, I hate that statement. That's just a fucking loser way to think of things. Sorry. I don't, no, it is what I say it is. That's the difference between a winner and a loser. A loser looks at everything and says, like, oh, well, it is what it is. And, the bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Bah! Whatever fucking retarded shit, whatever fucking whatever saying you got to say to make yourself feel better. No, I am what it is. I will move the fucking earth. I will move fucking mountains to get what I want. That is what separates men who make change in the world and men who let change happen in the world. What man do you want to be? What is your legacy going to be? I know I'm holding you guys to a higher standard, but again, I told you, this channel is for you to transform and become above average, period. Okay. It is not what it is. It is what it is. No, it is not. Okay. It is what you make it. It is what you decide to do with your life. Your choices. You see, when you say it is what it is, you're just taking responsibility and accountability away from yourself. It is not what it is. It is what you make it. And your inaction is a choice. Okay. So no, it is not. It is what it is. I hate that shit. I don't like it. Brando says, I had my 25th birthday recently. It was a real eye-opener. Yeah, I know I'm young, but I've wasted so much time working dead-end jobs and not approach. Yes, you have. And snap out of it. Come on. Snap out of it. Okay. So I forgot to do my favorite part of the show. Guys, I got so passionately carried away that I forgot. Let's do comment review. And then 1 hour into the show, we'll jump into the meat of it. Okay. But hey, I feel like I've dropped some serious alpha for you guys. I feel like today's episode was brought to you by a grande white mocha with an extra shot of espresso in there. I am fucking ready to roll. I'm doing fire. I want to say thank you to everybody, because I've been noticing this. Do you guys notice this? Probably, I don't know. But look, lately, have you noticed this? Look, dude. 156 0 thumbs down. I have been consistently getting so many thumbs up and like virtually no thumbs down. So thank you guys so much. It means a lot. This makes me happy, because that lets me know like I'm putting out some fire and you guys are loving it. Okay. Thank you so much. Anyways, let's go. Okay. Lazar72 says, I know there's a genre of trash streaming. You go and do stupid things. The only thing I don't understand is why people don't understand that they can get in trouble for it, because people are dumb. I don't think such a behavior can be imagined in America, Europe, Russia, or Japan. That's why the only thing left is let people who were not beaten enough for their words and actions in their real-time shit. Yeah, in Singapore and Malaysia, they do public caning. They will cane you. They will strap you to a machine, like a piece of, like, looks like a Pilates thing. They strap you in, they pull your pants down, and they smack your bottom with a cane. And sometimes they break the skin. Honestly speaking, I think that's a good thing. I think more people need to be caned publicly too. Okay. The best thing is that they are essentially Gentile weaklings who call for the police for help. Absolutely. Okay. In my time, real men didn't call the police and run away like cowards. Yeah, me too. Like a man who talks crap and calls the police, he's not a man. He's a coward and he's a shell of a man. And he's just not that boss. He's trying too hard to be cool and he's not. If there is a conflict and you were wrong in an argument, accept the punishment or fight off your opponent with your fists. Straight up. You get beaten. That also happens, but they won't humiliate you. They will raise your status in those around you. Yes. You will act like a man. You are not afraid for your words. And that's how a real man behaves, not these guys. English is not my native language. Sorry. No, this is great. Great. I'm just going to reply. Great reply, bro. Very true. Very true. You know, we got guys out here talking shit. They get pulled up on. You handle them, then they call the police. You get people online talking shit. You retaliate. You talk shit. Now they're throwing lawsuits. What a bunch of faggots. And I use that word knowing the full implications of the word. Faggot asses. Faggot ass dudes. Okay? Not gay homosexual faggots. That's a different kind of faggot. But I'm talking like you are a fucking faggot. You are a faggot ass punk little fucking violence. I'm getting filled with violent thoughts right now. Anyways, got to calm down. Fucking faggots. Okay. Always a great stream with guests. Aya as a co-host. Yeah, she did okay. Ramsey, every time I see the intro, I laugh. Build me a sandwich is crazy work. Thanks so much. I always laugh at Donovan. Oh boy, somebody's triggered. W coverage of Kick streamers. So many degenerates, borderline criminals on there, to the point I think why Kick wiped out all their creator clips. Considering creating an email for clips where when covering personalities can use a bank to see if there are other clips, can provide some directions about the email for formatting clips, etc. Yeah. They actually have it. It's called like streamrecorder.io or something like that. They already have it. All these guys' clips are being recorded. Dr. Mellon's in house. She says, sad. I miss Aya. Nobody cares. Gab, she says, so glad you bring women on. Sometimes. Cool beans, honey. Thanks, sweetheart. Owen Cave says, hey, John, how would you compare Seoul and Tokyo as cities for Americans? Is there any particular you prefer Japan over South Korea? Koreans are really, 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 really racist. Koreans are extremely racist, way more than Japanese. And I feel like anti-foreigner sentiment in Korea is higher than Japan. You know, Koreans are so like, they're so status oriented. They're very like insecure. Like they're all about status in Korea. Like the area you live in, your business card, your jobs, like all this stuff is so status oriented. And I don't care, bro. I got like, I'm just done trying to impress anybody other than myself. Japan is better. Japanese girls are sweet. Like there's a lot of Japanese girls that are just straight up lying whores. You know, I've never met like a decent girl from Tokyo. Every girl I've met from Tokyo is like has got some kind of whore past. It's very rare to find that. But the girls out in the countryside of Japan are like sweetheart angels, bro. Sweetheart, like everything you desire and dream of, you have to find in a Japanese woman in the countryside. Now, I'm not saying every girl in the Japanese countryside is an angel, but you're better off looking in the countryside. Tokyo makes them fucking whores. Do not redeem. I don't know what the hell that means. Thanks so much. Fish6201. I suppose using a slur like Pajit in your timestamp is okay. SM head. You'll probably defend the use of the word. Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you being such a Pajit? I'm half Indian, you stupid fucking moron. Okay? And as a 49% Pajit myself, I tell you, I bless the word Pajit on this channel through multiple religions. Okay? So don't be such a fucking faggot. Calm down. Okay? Get the sand. Go to Home Depot. Get a big shovel and dig hard and get that sand out of your vagina. Just sand out of your vagina. You're good to go. Okay? Jesus fucking Christ. Erquin, do you live in Japan? Are you retarded? He does. Okay. He is faking Canadian Indian you maroon. Like Maroon 5, the band? You maroon. You deliberately skipped over the part that he is Canadian so it can fit your restarted narrative. You see, this is why I don't take people seriously in the comments too much. Okay? You maroon. You're restarted. I think it means retarded. But yeah. Oh boy. Restarted. Can't wait for the comment read in the next episode. Shout out to Dime 607. He's still got Indian genes and Indian family upbringing, which explains a lot. Yeah. What does it explain exactly? Someone's Pajit to English translator broke. That's hilarious, dude. That is fucking hilarious. That is hilarious. He is not Canadian, no matter what his passport says. I agree with that. Don't go there, mate. Technically, non-white population from CA, US, and Oz are from there. Just look at the graves of the natives. Thanks, colonizer. Anybody who uses the word colonizer is a fucking loser. Okay? Like, you are a loser. Seriously. If you are living in 2025 and you're just like, you're a fucking colonizer, like, first of all, what were they supposed to do? Like, sit down. Like, first, okay. Let's talk real quick, okay? Everybody wants to talk about white people coming to the Native Americans and like saying we wiped them all out, which we did. America first. Sorry, you should have fucking developed some technology instead of worshiping Sky Monster, okay? Deal with it. That's history. That's the way the world has always won. The weak have killed, raped, and pillaged the strong have raped, killed, and pillaged the weak. Every part of history. Look, you think that fucking like lions have like social justice warrior, like we're here for the weak lions club, and because of the weak lions we've established a weak lion border of no, they're just like, rah, I'm gonna fucking kill you because you're weak, circle of life. Another thing is this, with the Native Americans, they were fucking nonstop murdering and killing each other, and they were savage barbarians, skinning the heads of these people, burning them alive. Okay. It was not like we just came over and this like, fucking Pocahontas utopia where they're all just like, oh, like, yeah, fucking, we're all here working together. No, it was bloodshed. It was murder. It was rape. It was pillaging. So shut the fuck up with that stupid colonizer shit. That is a loser mentality. Okay. Make your life better now. Why are you sitting around worrying about some shit that happened to people you don't know and blaming people now who had nothing to do with it? That's like, I'm born in 1985 and you're going to blame me for what happened in the Vietnam War. Like, sorry, did you miss the whole part about me not being born during that era? When you take narratives like that, all you do is impart weakness into your life. You impart a victim mentality into your life. Period. What about Gaza? I don't give a fuck about Gaza. I don't give a fuck about Israel. Fuck them both. America first. I am American. I care about America. Good. I don't even know what the fuck happened because you know what? I'm American. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Where are the Gaza people here worried about all the men getting divorce raped in the courts of America? Where's that? Where are people from Africa worried about the potholes in our fucking streets and our corrupt ass government? Where's that? But I'm supposed to worry about the whole world. I'm like, what are you, fucking gay? What the hell is wrong with you? I'm supposed to sit here and worry about that? I do not give a shit. I do not care. I want to make it very fucking clear that I do not care about Israel. I do not care about Gaza. I don't give a shit about any of those things. I care about America. America, because I am, spoiler alert, American. Do I care about Canada? No. Fuck Canada. I don't give a shit. Do I care about Mexico? No. Fuck Mexico. I don't give a shit. Does that mean I hate these people? No. I hate Richard Cooper because he's a fucking faggot ass Canadian, but that's about it. Okay? But why should I care? Why should I care? Like, why the fuck should I give a shit? Please, somebody tell me why I gotta care. Do I care about Japan? Fuck no, I do not care about Japan. Why do you care about all this shit? What does your bank account look like? What does your fitness look like? What does your dating life look like? What does your self-esteem look like? The reason why people consistently care about issues outside of themselves is because they are too afraid to work on the biggest problem in their life, which is themselves. It takes a real man or a real woman or whatever the fuck you identify as to look in the mirror and say, the only problem I have is right here. That is the only problem. You look in the mirror, that is what's standing in my way. That is my key to greatness. Period. Nothing more, nothing less. Do I care about Gaza? No. Look at all the fucking corruption in our government. We're sending millions of dollars to Colombia for drag queen operas. How the fuck? Why do I need to break my fucking back and bust my fucking balls to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars in taxes for that fucking shit? Why? Why? The only thing and the only problems you should be solving in life are your fucking problems. Your house needs to be in order before you go out and try to fucking save the world. You know, that's the telltale sign of a fucking person who doesn't have their shit together. You want to fucking fix everybody. How many of you guys know that one motherfucker who always got something to say and his personal life is shit? It's like, excuse me, George, last time I checked, you're fat, your wife left you, you have no fucking money, you live in a fucking garage, your car is breaking down. George, you're qualified to do two things. First and foremost, shut the fuck up. Second, go fix your fucking life, because your life is a total fucking mess. Okay? Your opinion is not valid if you don't have something great in your life to back up your opinion. Okay? If I read some dipshit comment from some YouTuber, I don't give a fuck. Okay? I have a problem. Like recently, I had a problem in my life, like, you know, first world fucking white people problem. And I picked up a phone. I called Justin Waller. I said, Justin, here's my problem. I'd like to get your advice on it. Why? Because Justin is a fucking tremendously successful man. Tremendously successful man. When I had problems with my business, do you think I went and got fucking some black pill faggots fucking advice on some shit? No. I started working with Brandon Carter. I said, Brandon, here's the business problems I'm having. How can we fix this? Because you know why? Because Brandon Carter is a multimillionaire who dragged himself from poverty after his father killed himself to the top of the top. That is who I'm going to take advice from. So are you worthy of giving me advice? What are you worrying about all this shit outside yourself when your life is not, you don't got your shit in check? Why? You know? Seriously, it's just retarded. Israel's influence on America is so obvious. You should care about the Jews fucking up America. Okay, so how do we do? What are we doing? Are we rounding them up and fucking throwing them in ovens? What are we doing? You want to have another Holocaust? You're not doing shit, right? And all these people, let me tell you something. These people are all full of shit. You guys remember when I was the Fresh and Fit podcast with Stu Peters, that like anti-Jew fucking weirdo? Fucking weirdo. Okay? You guys remember that? Do you guys remember that episode? Do you guys just yes or no if you remember that? Okay. Let me show you something. I'll pull up the clip. Yes, SB remembers, right? Perfect. Let me show you why. And then we're going to go into the video. I'm going to break it down. Okay. Let me find it. When did I go? God, that was like a year ago. Was I there? Yeah, I was there. Oh my God, I was there in May. So what is it? It's like 10 years ago. 10 months ago. Oh boy, we froze. Da, 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 da. Be right back. Let me find this.
Time to get paid, blow. Time to get paid. Time to get paid, blow up like I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. If you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know.
All right, we're back. Where is this episode? Maybe they hit it. I have no idea. Donde estás? 1 second. Wait, where's this guy? Stu Peters. Oh, did they? Maybe they deleted it. I have no idea. Oh my God. I think they deleted it. Wait, who? Oh, maybe this is it. Oh, okay. Where is homeboy? Oh, I think they clipped it out. Where the hell is this guy? Oh, I don't know. Did they move it? Hold on. Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Well, anyways, okay. So funny. Well, anyways, so he was okay. Long story short, Stu Peter was on. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? They delete. Oh, it's on Rumble now. Uno Memunto. Why does my dude? What is my computer doing? It is on Rumble now. I want to show you guys this because I want to show you the hypocrisy. Okay, all these guys are like, we're gonna take down Israel. We're gonna blah, 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 blah. Dude, shut your fucking faggot mouth, please. Because this guy, sorry, it's really important. So I really want to show you guys this, but he's on here. Okay, I clowned him because he's a weirdo. Okay, a lot of these guys are like, let me tell you something too. A lot of these guys who are like, we're gotta take down Israel. We gotta fucking attack the Jews. These guys are losers, dude. These guys are ugly. These guys are weird. These guys get no bitches. Okay, they are socially awkward retards, and they are the rejects of society. Okay, and when you see people like this, okay, it is like you have to read into. Oh, here it is, bro. This motherfucker, bro. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay. So I start realizing this guy's a real fucking weirdo at this point. Here, let me show you. Okay. So here I am. All right, I'm having a blast. I'm having a couple of cocktails, right, on the show, and I'm just like listening to this guy. And I know a crazy guy who's full of shit. When I got a lot of street smarts, a lot of experience, right? So I see this guy yapping, and just like this is what happens. Watch.
No, I actually would agree that. Okay, so before America was America, it had to be founded, and all these other. But Ukraine was different because this was.
So here's the context. He is lecturing this girl and like coming at her hard, right? And that's what socially awkward, creepy, weird guys do when they like a girl. They like attack her because they're low key mad that they're frustrated because they don't know how to fucking seduce her. So that's what they do.
It was like this was a democratically elected administration that was unseated by violence, and then set up when the Soviet Union broke apart. This was like fake borders.
But it was strong enough to become something. If it was completely
no, it's not,
fake,
because they don't have an army.
if it was fake, it wouldn't exist.
Do you know who Vladimir Zelensky is?
Yes.
Who is he?
Oh, Vladimir.
Vladimir Zelensky.
Yeah, the president. Zelensky.
Is this how you pick up girls?
But I know there's like.
First of all,
and so I clown him because he's being a fucking weirdo. He is being like, if you read the whole room, they're all like, yo, this guy's weird. Like, this guy's killing the vibe. He is. And another thing is, like, when you come into a room and you are socially draining the energy out of the room and killing the vibe and you're not aware of it, nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. And they look at you and like, this is a weird guy. So I was bored. I was just like, this guy's a fucking weirdo. I know if he's like trying to swing on me or anything, I'm gonna whoop his fucking ass too. So I said what I said, you know, and watch the retaliation here. Pay attention, okay?
Oh, I have no interest in picking up girls. Do you know who Vladimir Zelensky is?
Yeah, the president.
But you were like, right?
He's like, I have no interest in picking up girls. Got it. You're dedicated to the cause. We got to fucking take down Israel. Okay, whatever. All right. The show ends. We go downstairs in the lobby, and who is on her fucking jock? It's Stu. He's asking her, come on, let's hang out. Let's go. Come on, come with me. Like the most cringe, no finesse, no social acuity, low EQ approach ever. And yeah. And this guy's full of shit. He's full of shit. You literally just said, I have no interest in picking up girls whatsoever. What are you, fucking gay? Are you gay or are you a liar? You're gay. You're a gay liar. No, he's just a liar because he was trying to pick her up. And of course she was like, hard no, fucking weirdo. I'm out. So all these guys were like, oh, Israel, blah, 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 blah. That's just code for I don't get pussy. And my life, my personal life is a mess. So I got to pick up some kind of cause outside of myself. Okay. His wife left him. Gee, I could, what a victim he is. What a victim he is. I wanted to fucking tell this guy, like, dude, do you realize you are so fucking weird? Like, I bite my tongue and I'm nice to a lot of people out of respect to Myron. Okay. And that's why I did what I did. You know, so weird. You're a weird guy, Ace. You're a weird guy. Okay. You know, so that like that's good. Like, and this is a guy in his like mid 40s. He's also gonna end up with some bitch that just wants him for his money. You know, like women don't want to stick around guys like that. Like, you have to understand too, having a woman in today's day and age is a privilege. It is a privilege to be with a girl. It is a privilege to have a girlfriend. It's a privilege to not be paying for pussy like most of these fucking faggots out here. Okay. So let's go to today's video. This is a video I saw, and I'm going to continue to do more content like this. This is a guy. He says, I asked 100 gym girls on a date. I have never seen this video. Okay. I don't know what this is going to be like, but I definitely want to check it out and see where we at. Yeah, he couldn't colonize his wife. That's why she left him. Whatever. You know, are people gonna call me colonizer because I'm over here having sex with Japanese girls? Right? Unbelievable. Just like the retardation. The retardation is everywhere. And like, it's permeating into it's growing. It's growing. Let's watch.
Be asking 100 girls on a date in the gym because I'm lonely. I actually did this video a few weeks ago and got 0 dates. So this time around, I have 3 goals. 1, I have to find a friend and get him to help me talk to girls. I actually don't want to do this for me. 2, I have to ask out a personal trainer, somebody who actually works here. Would you want to go on a date with me? Date with me. Would you guys want to go on a date with me?
Boss.
And 3,
Boss. Right there. The fact that he's even taking a shot, boss. It doesn't matter. He's like, I'm gonna. I want to fucking ask these girls out. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? You're being. You want to be a real man. Make the approach. That's it. It's not if you get her. Did you make the approach? Did you see the girl? And then guess what? Initially, damn, I want to talk to the girl, but then go, oh, I'm not tall enough. I'm not this enough. I'm not that enough. I'm blah, 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 blah. Your fucking SWAT team of insecurity starts, shooting you down.
I have to actually go on a date.
I have a boyfriend.
Actually go on a date.
He's a good-looking guy. This is a good-looking guy. If I were to give him some advice, you got to take care of that acne on your forehead and just style your hair a little bit better, a little bit of a tighter haircut. Other than that, look good. I mean, he's wearing gym gear, whatever. This is not like a terrible looking guy whatsoever.
I have a boyfriend.
He's not fugly enough. Find F-I-N-D. Find. I know English is not your first language, you terrorist. Find someone less than T-H-A-N, not then, T-H-A-N. Find someone less than mid to talk to girls. Just sandwiches. Where are the sandwiches, Dr. Melons? Where are the sandwiches? Please. Gluten-free bread. Thank you very much.
I have a boyfriend.
The first few approaches, I got rejected.
Well, that's a very complicated question because I'm married.
Okay. Well, fair enough. It doesn't seem complicated to me. I respect that. It felt a lot more awkward seeing the same people over and over again in the same gym. The nerves are still kind of there. So I feel like we definitely need a bit more.
I have a boyfriend. I also have a boyfriend, so probably not. Oh my god. This is a prank.
And it was even more discouraging knowing I actually had to go on a real date. But I put that out of my mind for now and started focusing on finding a friend to help me talk to girls. Would you want to go on a date with me?
Oh my god. Actually, that's a great question. I'm a Christian. So
okay.
When I talk to a guy, I'm looking for a guy that's
fair enough.
a fan of God.
Like last video, the more conversations I had, the easier it got.
So this is already off to a great start. You see, the more conversations you have, the more easier it got. I have never. Here's the sign of a good guy. That is a no, Nate. Listen, Nate, dog. Listen. No, dog. Guys, just calm down. Okay, gentlemen, if you approach an attractive woman and she says she has a boyfriend, she's attractive. There is possibly an actual boyfriend there. Okay. Nate, dog, do you have a woman in your life right now, dog? When they say they have a boyfriend, that's your invitation to keep going, play along? No. Because what you're going to do if fucking Tyrone pulls up on you and he's like, hey, I heard you were talking to my girl after she told you to go to hell. What are you going to do? You're like, oh, I'm so sorry. Come on. Okay. I noticed I have a guy who has a background in sales, right? And guys who are really good at sales, they never not have some girl around them. Okay. Because when you do jobs that are like very people oriented, so like if you're a waiter working at tables and like you get used to talking to strangers. I've done all the social jobs. I've done telemarketing. Right? I used to work for Sears, used to be telemarketing there. I used to work at Olive Garden. I used to work at other restaurants. You're talking to strangers all the time there. I used to be a cab driver. I used to be English teacher. So you always have this new cohorts of like, You know, because when a lot of people think like you do English teaching in Japan, you think you work in like a elementary school, high school, whatever. That's not the case always. I worked in like corporate English schools. So you're always meeting a new cohort of like business executives or, you know, mid-tier salaried employees or people in what they're called eikaiwas. And an eikaiwa is like a school, like where people buy lessons and they go to learn language there. Right. And I was an English teacher. And so I would meet, like, there would be like 1 to 5 new people, you know, they work you like a fucking slave here in Japan. And like, you have 8 40-minute lessons a day. You have a 10-minute break in between where you got to do all your fucking Nazi fucking documentation shit, Japanese style. And, you know, you churn and burn. You 5 days in a row. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, everybody, how's it going? I'm Jonathan. I'm here to teach you English today. And you have to adjust the level. So when you get used to talking to people, you know, it's better. Do doctors count as talking to strangers? Are you the doctor or are you the patient? Because if you're the patient, that's kind of weird of a question. If you're a doctor, like it does count to a degree. Okay. So somebody says gym girls are the hardest. So here's the problem. Well, okay. You're a doctor. Listen, you should just get on a call with me, dude. If you're a doctor and struggling with your dating life, I can 10,000% guarantee I can fix your dating life. 10,000% guarantee. What kind of doctor are you? And what state are you in? Okay. The thing about here, there's a couple things. When you hit on girls in the gym, you have to understand. I had sex with a girl that went to the gym with me, right? And no matter what, it just makes the relationship weird. It just like, you know, you got to see each other, and like it doesn't matter if you end it good, bad, whatever. And like we just banged a couple times and it was done, right? It just makes it weird. It's just like the girls make it weird, and they always like change gyms or just something else. You know what I mean? So there's that. Internal medicine, Florida, Greater Miami. Oh my God, brother. If you, I can absolutely help you, especially if you're in Miami and you're internal medicine. Do you own your own clinic or are you working under another doctor? Either way is W. But if you want to book a consult, the link is in the description box below. Get on a call with me. We'll sort you out. No problemo. Easy work, bro. You like guys like you are a dream to work with. Okay. I know exactly what I'm talking about too. I know how to teach you how to because we're both rich people, right? I know how to use our level of status to get girls at a higher rate, at a higher frank. Under someone? Oh, yeah, bro, I got you. I'm in Miami. I'll help you. Can you just shut up, Dr. Cat, Dr. Melons? You're a fake doctor. Okay. You're not a real doctor, just like your husband. This is a conversation between me and a real doctor, an MD. Okay. Were you still planning on reducing the cost? Yeah, I am. Sorry. I'll get my website guy has gone MIA. I got to hit him up. But yeah, I got you. Yeah. Winston, though, honestly, bro, like I said, book a 20-minute. I'll talk to you right after the show, but without a shadow of a doubt, I can absolutely change your dating life, but you have to do what I say. And when I say do what I say, it's not like pay me more money. I'm saying like, you got to do what I say and you will get results. You will get a fuckload of results. Trust me. Okay. You're an easy case, brother. Easy case. Anyways, let's go back to here. Cause he said a couple things. So one, in the gym, you know, not ideal. You know, a lot of these girls, they're in their like, you know, they're focused. They're in the gym. You know, that's like, if she's serious about the gym, she's serious about the gym too. She's not really want to be, interrupted. And then two, when you ask a girl out like this and a lot of people are watching her, you know, it's not ideal. It's really not ideal. Okay. Cause you know, they're worried about everybody. And you know, women are approval seekers and they're worried about what everybody's thinking about them. And I would say this guy also, because he has a camera, is not getting genuine reactions from these girls.
Okay. Well, how about I grab your number and then I text you? Don't pressure. Sounds good. Would you want to go on a date with me?
That's good. Sure.
Okay, that was literally like the coolest thing ever. I've never had this happen before. I had somebody come up to me and say that they watched my video, and just like that, I completed challenge 1. So I managed
So I think he got like what, 1 for 23. That's not bad. That's really good, actually.
to meet a friend in the gym. He watched my old video. What is one piece of advice you could give me when approaching girls in the gym?
So I'm going to stop him right here. You should not get advice from people that don't have what you want. So him getting advice from this guy, unless this guy is seriously and consistently picking up girls, cold approaching him in the gym, his opinion does not count. Period. Okay? If you want to get rich and you're talking to a broke person, you're just wasting your time. If you want to lose weight and you're talking to a fat fucker about losing weight, you're just wasting your time. If you want to get pussy and you're talking to a guy who doesn't get fucking pussy, you're wasting your time. Period. If they have what you want, their opinion is valid. If they don't have what you want, their opinion is invalid. Period. So let's hear what this guy has to say.
I would say be direct. If you just straight up be honest with your intentions and no pickup lines, no gimmicks, just like put it out there.
Would you want to go on a date with me?
I would go on a date with you, just to like see how it goes. Would I commit to you? I don't know.
I literally thought that this would be
That's a good response. She's cute too.
probably one of the hardest things I can do.
I do not want to go record stuff this morning.
I feel like everybody's just so much more receptive. The vibe here is very good. I was super nervous at first. I feel like this is the mood. Would you want to go on a date with me?
That's sneaky. I actually have a boyfriend. You're way too young for me.
I have a boyfriend.
Fair enough.
Single. You can ask her. How old are you?
How old do I look?
Young. Like early
I'm 19.
21. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I'd go to jail. I'm going to have to decline.
Fair. The issue with random commercial gyms was that there weren't really many people my age. Would you want to go on a date with me?
Really?
Yeah.
How old are you?
And I was trying to actually go on a real date.
Engaged. But
Also, I ended up asking the dude I met earlier for some better gyms to meet people my age. Would you guys want to go on a date with me?
such an awkward question.
I know my friend Kaylee here would love to.
Whoa. It's her choice.
She really would.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
This girl is fucking so hot. Out of these three, this girl is smoke show. Forehead's a little big, but hey, something about her. This is my first time watching this video. So taking a look at the numbers real quick. These are phenomenal numbers, actually. Like I told you guys, for a totally inexperienced guy, 1 for 150 is about the ratio you're going to get if you have no experience. But he is going, so 10 out of 52. So this is like a above 20% success rate so far. But again, now here's the thing, right? Two things. Here, I'm going to draw something real quick. So, okay, I'm going to break it down. And look, this is going to take time. So if you don't like waiting, just, sorry, got to deal with it. Okay. So anyways, remember, so in order to get here, now here's how it happens. Again, we're going to try it. We're going to draw the funnel. Okay. So I love how I have to click every time. Can somebody please build me a whiteboard app as payment to the supreme leader of the Hot Dude Army? Thank you so much. I appreciate your patronage. And guys, I'm just overwhelmed with super chats today. Thank you. So instead of sending all that money that you're sending, just send me some likes. Por favor. Please just click like. Ahora mismo. Por favor. I'll ask you in Japanese too. How do I say it? Ine oshite kudasai. Hai. Onegaishimasu. Tsurishimasu. Arigatou gozaimashita. All right. So this is how the funnel works too. So this is like a different representation. This is the kind of information you can't get from Dr. Melons because she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. That's why she talks about nonsense in the chat. She's like our retarded mascot here on the Modern Life Dating channel. So again, the approach is here. Approach. You got to do the approaches. And this is the date acceptance. right? Date acceptance rate. So they say yes, and then this is the date show rate. This is girls actually show up for the date, and then date close rate, which is sex. Okay. You don't need a fancy Instagram. How many times this guy was like, "Hey baby, look at my Instagram. Hey baby, look at this. Look at that." You know? Do you think meeting Japanese women is easier than American? Well, American women are just, there's so many ugly, gross American women. Like in Japan, you just have such a large sea of beautiful women. Like, have you ever gone anywhere in Japan and not seen beautiful women? Like literally Tokyo, Saitama, Chiba, Ibaraki, Hokkaido, Okinawa, like Nagano, Osaka, Kyoto, Hyogo, Hiroshima, like all these places, just fucking gorgeous girls, bro. So anyways, you see, as your percentage of your percentage goes like lower. So a certain percentage of the approaches allow you beyond a fucking initial conversation, and then the smaller percentage accept the date, and then a smaller percentage show up on the date, and then a smaller percentage actually let you bang, and then from there, now you're here. Right after the bang, then you're here, and then you begin the long vetting period, which is mandatory. Okay, does that make sense? So having a good Instagram really doesn't factor into the equation. Thank you. How many likes do we have? Only 89. I hate every single one of you. Just like, I've been going for almost 2 hours. I have 89 likes. Why are we here? Just to suffer? Thank you to Send Tacos for the $5 super chat. I love you. I love you so much. I think you're a great person. And do I need to play the drag queen story time? Can we get 10 more likes to get this to a hundo? 92. We need 8 more. We need 8 more. Let's go. Rumble is popping off. What is up? Love you guys on Rumble. Everybody, I love you. I love you all. If you're watching me right now and you click the like button, I really love you. If you didn't click the like button, I mean, I just, it's like you didn't click the like, so I can't kind of like you. It's just kind of what's going on here. I keep unliking, then liking, but it doesn't seem to go up. Just click it once, Desert Turtle. You got this. I appreciate this. You are a great person. I will let you into my life. And you can come over. I'll bake a shepherd's pie. We'll share it together. You can meet my dog. All right, let's go back to the video. This is so fruitful. I like this girl. She's so pretty. I keep staring at her. If in a perfect world, can I be honest with you guys? If I were to be really honest, in a perfect world, if I am to get married and have children, oh shit. I forgot I told somebody to come over. Yikes. In a perfect world, I would love to marry a chick that is like 6 foot or taller. I'm not even joking. Like, I am not even joking. I want to marry like a Goliath woman. I want her to be so big and tall, I could climb up into her vagina and hibernate in the winter. Like, that is how big of a woman that I want. Because I want giant Spartan children. Giant, like, world. I want colonizer children to trigger everybody. Okay? That's what I want. I want gigantic, huge, amazing women. Pearl is, she's not single. She is taken. and she's got to be tall, light-skinned, and big, nice boobies, and introverted, a quiet type. Yeah, I just can't deal with the yapper, bro. I'm a fucking yapper. A relationship with 2 yappers is divorce waiting to happen. Okay. Give me Goliath children. Okay, here we go.
No.
said no.
Well, how's this? I'll grab your number. Does that sound good? Would you want to go on a date with me?
I'm sorry, I have a boyfriend. I have a boyfriend. I have a boyfriend.
Perfect.
Maybe?
She's not bad. This girl's cute.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know you yet.
I definitely feel like I'm getting a lot better at talking. But before I could ask out a personal trainer, I needed more practice. Would you guys want to go on a date with me?
I have a boyfriend.
Okay.
I don't. But it's like weird right now. So
Fair enough. No, I get it. Okay.
No, it's no. This is, guys, this is the reality of cold approach. It's not like, oh, girls are not like, oh, hey, well, can I see your Instagram before I decide? No, that's a fucking fantasy and a lie that people try to sell you. Okay.
Sure.
I know you.
So, bro, they ain't happening in Japan. Bro, there is a girl in Japan that I've met is like 6 foot tall and gorgeous. Like, she's a Goliath woman. She's fucking stunning.
Would you want to go on a date with me?
No, sorry. I have a
Awesome. What about you?
No, sorry. How old are you?
I'm 19. How old are you?
I'm 24.
You're 24.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, fair enough. Fair enough.
No, I have a boyfriend. Sorry. I have a boyfriend.
Would you want to go on a date with me?
No.
Perfect. Would you guys want to go on a date with me?
I have a boyfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
She's lying when she says, yeah, me too. Now you're lying. It's okay. It's okay.
For the first time in a while, the rejections started to get to me. Would you guys want to go on a date with me? Like, it doesn't, it's not like rejection therapy doesn't work, but it's just like, it doesn't make the rejections hurt less, if that makes sense.
So sorry, I have a boyfriend.
3 months.
So people saying his youth is working against him, possibly. No, bro, this is reality. This is reality. And, you know, look, rejection, you have to understand, if you want to be good at game, rejection is the game. Every single guy who is trying, unless he is a celebrity or has incredibly insane high levels of status, every dating coach online, all these people, the majority of women are telling them no. The majority of women are rejecting them. There's nothing wrong with you if you went and asked 10 girls out on a date and then all 10 told you to go to hell. That is literally the norm. That is literally the norm. If you're going for like 500, for 300, for 200, now we have to look at what's going on with you. We have to see what's wrong, okay? Because again, I'm going to go back here. Jeez, I'm dropping so much alpha today. Okay. So with the dating is like marketing, okay? And I'm going to pull up this thing real quick. Okay. So success in dating and success in relationships and all this stuff, okay? It just works like this, okay? It is only a how do I draw this? Will this stop here? Okay, good. It is only a 3 quadrant. Oh, you are so gay. How do I do this? All right, I'm gonna have to fucking draw it ghetto style. Sorry, guys, not gonna be professional. But I mean, hell, you're watching my channel, so what the fuck are you expecting? All right, let's go. All right, so here's it. Okay. So if you're having problem in dating, it's one of two things. It is the product, okay, which is you. Either the product is shit, okay, the marketing is shit, which is you're not doing cold approach, you're not on dating apps, you're not shooting your shot, okay, or your demographics, which is the area and who you're targeting. Right? If all you're doing is like, I just want to target hot Instagram models that live fucking 500 miles away. Well, you're dumb. You're wasting your time. And I'd like to let you know, you probably should stop doing that. Okay. This is what is comprised of dating success. It is either the product, the marketing, or the demographic. That's it. They got tall women in the Netherlands. Hey, listen, bro. Don't tell me that. What did they speak up there? Dutch? I'll have to go. I'll go learn some Dutch kickboxing. For real though, I'm trying to get a girl and get her pregnant consecutively, like 5 years in a row, and have like an army of kids. Do you see? Take a screenshot of that. Right? So once this is sorted out, then you go to here. And once this is sorted out, then you go here. And then hopefully you get here. And yes, it takes time. Yes, it takes effort. And yes, it's going to be hard. I will be the dating coach. I will be the men's masculinity coach that will tell you the truth. I'm supposed to, you know what the thing is supposed to do? I'm supposed to sit here and lie to you, tell you, oh yeah, just click this, just sign up for this. And in 10 days, you'll be a fucking alpha male. Sorry. I don't need money like that. I'm not desperate for fucking whatever the hell these people are lying for, which is money and clout. No, I'll tell you the truth. And if you do what I say, you're going to get the results. If you don't, well, you know, I don't know. Maybe they're going to have AI robots in 10 years you can jerk off into. You can bang a robot. Okay. But this kid right here at 19 years old doing this is a fucking G. Real G. Okay. If somebody tells you you need to be famous and rich to pick up girls, they don't have game. They don't know the truth. Period. King Dre made a good point to me. And he said, because, you know, when I first met King Dre, my game was not, you know, this is another thing a fucking lot of dating coaches won't tell you. I really wasn't as good as I thought I was. Was I good? I was good. I was very good. But King Dre took me to a whole new level, right? And we used to talk all the time. The value exchange was I was teaching marketing. I would show him how to fucking, you know, get his shit better because it was dog shit. And he told me how to do some of my game shit that was way better because some of my game was, you know, some of it was high level, but some of it was also dog shit. We talked and he told me one of these things I'll never forget. He was like, how the fuck you think these guys that are prisoners in fucking prison, right? How the fuck are these prisoners fucking these female guards? When you're a prisoner, you have nothing. You are literally at the bottom of society. You are a prisoner. How are they? What they're like, oh, hey baby, check out my prisoner fucking Instagram. Look how many fucking followers I got. Like, look at that. Oh wow. You know? Hey, look at my fucking commissary food. Game. You know how to make this tingle. That's the truth. And one of the most detrimental things that started happening when I heard people on these podcasts saying, you're an 18, 19-year-old man. You have no value. Fucking you had no value, you fucking faggot. Saying that shit. You were a nerd when you were 18, 19. I lost my virginity when I was 17 years old, and I was having sex since then. Okay? I had a beat-up 1994 Mercury Tracer that was stick shift. And if you can't drive stick shift, you're not a real man. I don't care what you got to say. And fucking windows didn't go down, you know? AC didn't work. I called that thing the Hulk. I remember when fucking hurricanes hit in 2007. There was like a tree, like just blocking the fucking road. And I remember like there's some weak branches under there. I was like, fuck it. I drove my fucking Mercury Tracer right under that shit. It's hilarious. Yeah, then I wasn't like, oh, hey, like, baby, look at my bank account. Look at this. Look at that. Okay. Is this real? I've never even talked to a woman. I'm 21. You're full of shit, right? Please tell me. You're joking, right? Please tell me you're joking. On Friday, can we roast Richard Pooper when I call in? It's not really worth my time. I'm light years better than that guy in game. Okay. Light years. Swear to God. Why? So what's going on? Why are you in Japan and not get, dude, I can definitely help you. Have you booked a console? Have you tried to get any help? Lord have mercy. Boy, oh boy. That'll be easy work for me too. Doctor, are you still in here? Doctor Internal Medicine? Telling you guys, click the link in the description box below. real quick. Look, this is what I'm talking about.
What's up, guys? MLD here. Thanks for watching today's video. We're gonna get right back to that. I really want to tell you about my one-on-one coaching service. If you're having trouble with making money, making muscles, learning game, or holding frame, let me help you. I have helped thousands of people over the course of my life, and I'll continue to help thousands and thousands more. And let's be honest real quick, you need help, because if you would have figured it out by now, you'd have the life that you want, but you don't. So here we are. So let's not waste any more time. I can help you fix your dating life right now. I can help you get to the next level in your career, your finances, or scaling your personal business. I can help you overcome approach anxiety. I can help you feel good about yourself so you can get in a relationship, lead with confidence, and live a happy life. But it all starts with you going right now to modernlifedating.com/coaching and book your one-on-one with me today. Thanks so much, and let's get back to today's video.
Link is in the description box below. Book it. I'll get the notification. I'll send you an email. We'll get on a call within 24 hours. Okay, let's go back to the video. I'm calling on advice. I need advice on chicks. Are you a lesbian now? Can I watch? Because that would be hot. Let me know, Dr. Melons. I'll film what I'll film it. Let me know. Are you into that? Let me know.
Months ago, I dropped everything in my life to fully pursue my childhood dream of becoming a YouTuber. Would you want to go on a date with me?
No, sorry, I have a boyfriend.
I've been putting 100% of my effort, time, and my money into making the best videos possible. Would you want to go on a date with me?
I have a boyfriend. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. All I ask is that if you genuinely enjoyed this video, to subscribe so I can hit my goal of 100,000 subscribers. Yeah. Would you want to go on a date with me?
No.
I love how she was just like, no, and just started laughing. I mean, guys, look, this kid is going places. I'll tell you this right now. He has the balls to do this. This is hard. He has the balls to do this. This kid's going places, and he's going to get a smoke show girlfriend. Mark my words.
I do not want to go record stuff this morning. Fucking don't want to do this, bro.
For some reason, my mind kept focusing on the rejections. Would you want to go on a date with me?
I unfortunately do have a boyfriend. I'm old. I'm almost 30.
I feel like...
Oh my God, I'm old. I'm almost 30. Jeez, people have terrible fucking self-esteem.
Previously, I was like very bold going up to people. But I feel like this time around, the strategy is to kind of be like a little bit more low-key, I guess. Keep trying that, I guess. I appreciate it.
I'm actually here with my boyfriend, though.
Would you guys want to go on a date with me?
I only date brown guys.
Understandable. Okay. What about you?
But I'm just confused on the part where you said you guys, plural.
Not at once, but slowly, I started to realize something about rejection.
Oh my God. I do have a boyfriend.
Would you want to go on a date with me?
Sorry, guys. I have a boyfriend.
This entire time, I was seeing every positive interaction as a success.
Oh my God.
That's the right mindset to have right there. That is the right mindset. Because if you want to get success in everything, you're going to fail along the way. You're going to get rejected and fail along the way. You want that dream job, you're going to fail along the way. You're going to get rejected from interviews. You want to find that dream girl, you're going to date some crazy bitches along the way. Okay? Because you're not developed the skills that it takes to vet, acquire, train, and maintain a woman for a healthy relationship. Period.
I don't even know you. I don't even know your name. Didn't introduce yourself.
And every rejection as a loss. Would you want to go on a date with me?
Eagle Cloud, she said, unfortunately has a boyfriend. Nice choice of word. That's actually a big ups on the homeboy, because she's like, unfortunately I have a boyfriend, which means she's like low key, like, oh, okay, like this guy, I'd do it, but I got fucking this schlub at home.
I don't think so.
But all along, it was actually those rejections that made me grow. I don't know if this makes sense, but I definitely feel like the rejections I'm facing are kind of making me more confident in other.
Here we go. This young guy, this kid. I've never watched this video. This is motivated. I'm motivated.
Areas of life. I just feel like I'm a lot more confident talking to people in general, if that makes sense. Would you want to go on a date with me?
Sure.
She's got nice tits. I would go on a date too. Those titties alone would make me be like, yes, let's go on a date.
Get money.
Awesome. I'll grab your number then.
Okay, yeah.
Would you want to go on a date with me?
Sure.
It's definitely made life a lot more fun.
My name's Felix. Nice to meet you. I just saw you and I thought you were really pretty, to be honest. This is so random, and I hate to put you on the spot. I was wondering if I could maybe get your phone number.
Sure. I don't know. It's fine.
How often?
Look, see? When they like you, they break the rules. I don't know if this is okay, but I like you, so here you go.
Get money.
Come on, boys. Come on. Love it.
Does this kind of thing happen?
Not very often.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Figured I'd step outside my comfort zone, and awesome.
That's a good idea.
What do you like to do for fun? Sounds good enough to me. All right, well, I'll text you.
I got a friend to help me talk to girls. I asked out a personal trainer, and now it was time to wait for a text and hopefully go on a date. Okay. So after a few weeks, here are the results. Out of the 21 girls that said yes, 7 of them didn't respond to my text. So I ended up talking to 14 girls and having.
Dude, I am the fucking man, bro. I am the fucking man. I did not even know that was going to say. See? Like I told you, going back to I am the fucking man. I would just like to thank myself for being amazing, personally. I'd like to send myself a super chat. Right here, the approach rate to the date exception rate to the date show rate. So as you can tell, the girls, they fucking, the percentage went down from acceptance to now they're ghosting him. So that percentage is going to be lower as well. So let's continue.
Some pretty good conversations. Now, obviously, I'm not going to record any of the dates that I went on, but out of the 14 girls that I ended up talking to, I'm still talking to a few of them, and so far, I've gone on 3 dates, and I genuinely enjoyed myself. Anyways, thank you for taking the time to watch one of my videos.
So here's the thing, too. He went on 3 dates. So 3% show rate out of 100. Now, this is a guy with no skill, no training, no life experience, still great results. Now, if you have actual life experience, you work with a coach, and you have some actual skill under your belt, you're going to have way higher success rate than that. But that is still a higher success rate than the average guy, which is 0. That is 3 more girls than the average guy, which is 0. And you know what he takes to the 0? He's, oh, I'm an alpha male. I'm subscribed to all these people and send super chats. I'm an alpha male. No, you're getting pussy. You're winning. You're an alpha male. You're not. Sorry. Okay. So that being said, I hope you learned something today. That was a great episode. I'd like to thank myself for being amazing. I'd like to give myself a get money. Get money. Thank you, MLD, for doing a great job. And thank you guys for being here. All right. Thank you guys for being here. What a fucking uplifting episode. And I'm telling the truth. I never watched that video in my whole life. I just saw it. I hit up my Indian thumb guy and I said, hey, make me a thumbnail right now. Let's do this. Let's see what other videos he has. Oh, he has another video. I asked 100 girls on a date and asked 100 gym girls. I think we're going to do the other video. This is the channel. Look, I want to do the other video next. So we'll be back. We'll cover this again. Brian Daw, celebrity DJ, the official DJ for the Orlando Magic, is in the house. He says great show. If he says a great show, you know what that means? It doesn't matter what anybody says. I love you, Brian. You're a great guy. We're going to cover this here and on sometime probably after the Tokyo Crypto Show season 2. Because I like this content. I think this is great. This is good because you really need to shatter the beliefs that you guys have that are holding you back. So until then, I love you very much. Okay, I think about you on a daily basis. I want to take this relationship to the next level. So please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.